Molly and I first met at Tracy's actually pre-birthday.
So Amy and I met through our good friend Tracy.
And we actually formally met on Tracy's actual birthday. I believe it was on a Thursday, to be precise.
Tracy started working where I worked, and she said, you should come out with me and a couple of friends. And Amy was there, and she was shaking her booty on the dance floor.
And that's when we were introduced. This is my best friend Amy. And we just kind of, talked and hung out. I thought she was a cutie.
She was shaking her booty on the dance floor. We met a couple other times after that.
She was very confident and maybe sort of a know-it-all, and I guess that kind of continues. But sorry, Molly.
Now we're talking 11 years later.
So that was my first impression. I just thought she was very confident and she wasn't afraid of anything, and she was taking the world by the balls. I don't formally remember our first date, but I will say one of the first intimate moments was we went to the park on Crane Street. It was up the street from Kylene's house, and we kind of just were dinking around up there, and we laid on the hill, and I reached over and I held her hand, and it was just kind of a little moment between us. And it maybe wasn't our first date, but probably one of our first dates was her introducing me to really yummy foods that I have never experienced before. So thank you for that.
Our first date? I don't even know. Did Amy have an answer for this?
She did.
Fuck. Can we get back to this one? Because I really don't know.
What did you tell your friends about Molly after your kind of your first date, or when you started hanging out?
Well, this is where it gets a little tricky.
Oh, they were probably so annoyed with me.
I think mostly everybody just loved her and embraced her, so it might have taken a little while considering the circumstances, but it all worked out.
I talked about her all the time. They were annoyed. They got annoyed. I would talk about her, and I enjoyed her company so much that it was pretty much all I ever wanted to do. So all my friends were annoyed with me. Thank you for dealing with that portion of my life.
I think my favorite thing is her acceptance of me, as far as I am kind of a difficult person to deal with.
Probably the fact that she lets me be my full self.
I really love that she is so good with my children. She's so good with my grandson. Uh-oh, it's here. Shoot.
She lets me be me. That is my favorite part about her. Maybe it's selfish. I don't know.
So I want to just say my favorite thing is just her being her, and she's so loving and wonderful. So, yeah.
In what ways are we most alike?
We definitely have the same interest in comedy, and we laugh at things we shouldn't laugh at. Stuff that's not probably really good. We shouldn't be together in the same room during certain things.
We like a lot of the same things. I mean, every night is dancing to music, watching movies. We just, every night, everything that we do together is, we love each other's company.
We are so much alike in that aspect, and it's good to be with somebody that can relate to certain issues that I have, and vice versa, and so yeah.
In what ways are we most different? Amy's a bit more patient with other people.
I'm definitely more short-fused than she is. She has a lot more patience than me. I want to say I'm more controlling. I'm more controlling where I want things to be like, duh, duh, duh. And she just lets me, even though I probably think that she is very organized as well. She just lets me take over because she knows that's just the way I am.
How did the proposal go? I was in my pajamas, I believe.
What happened was we were kind of looking online at rings. Here, let me just kind of show that here. And we really we loved the same ring together. I was like, it's antique-ish, it's beautiful. So we called the store, they had it in stock. We went, and it was more of we found the ring. Jace actually came with us to pick it up, and he got to ring the bell, and we went out.
We had already picked out a ring because I wanted her to have the right ring. And pretty sure I had some bedhead going on.
So it was one morning, we were sitting on the couch, and our hair was a mess. I don't even think I brushed my teeth yet. And she just gave me this long, we've been through a lot, we've done this. I just want to let you know I love you, and this is my proposal to you. So it wasn't like anything, crazy, but it was perfect for us.
And I just told her how I felt. I knew that anybody else that I ever met after her would have to match up to her. And I knew that I had to put a ring on it. So we did it on the couch in our living room in our house, and that's how that went. What do I love about Amy? I think I already kind of said this, that I love that she allows me to be myself. I love how caring she is for other people.
There is a lot to love about Molly.
I love how she cares for the children in our lives and our friends' lives. She's a real good bundle there.
I like to dance. I like to be myself. I like to, wear what I want to, express myself how I want. And she's never once taken that away from me. And I love, like I said before, redundancy or not, I love that she loves my family, not just including my kids and my grandson, but my whole family, my parents, my aunts, my uncles, everything. She just fits in so well.
If I could change one thing about Amy, what would it be?
She would put her phone down a little bit more when we're talking, because sometimes she doesn't pay attention to what I'm saying.
Honestly, I don't know what I would change about her. Her dealing with her crap sometimes is what makes me a better person. So I'll keep her. What can Amy do that I can't? She can tan. That woman can tan her skin like no other.
She can sing. I mean, I can sing, but I don't have a voice like hers. She can ride a unicycle. She can juggle.
That's it. That's all she can do that I can't do.
Yeah, she's got all sorts of talents, and I can't do that stuff. She'll probably do way better at interviewing than I will too. So,
what are our honeymoon plans? Well, we were supposed to go to Mexico, but COVID-19 happened and we had to cancel our trip. So I'm pretty sure it's up in the air, and we're gonna wait to see what happens. What am I most looking forward to on our wedding day? Probably,
I think I'm most looking forward to spending time with all of my friends and my family. But I just feel like celebrating with everybody is going to be so nice. And also I look forward to, walking up and taking her hands and, making that lifetime commitment, which is, I'm very looking forward to that.
just the support from our friends and our family. Why am I getting emotional? The support, and just the love we share, and to bring God into it. Jesus, what? Okay, next question. How has COVID-19 impacted our entire wedding? Well, we had to postpone it. I believe people are scared to come to our wedding. Understandable. It sucks for everybody. It is what it is, and I'm glad that her and I kind of share the same attitude.
Yes, I would like to add that I am very excited to do this day and be together for the rest of our lives. We've made it this far through all the stuff that we've been through. I appreciate you, I love you, and you're one of my favorite people in the whole wide world.